This is spEarz to the streets. 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 This to the streets, to the streets, to the streets, to the This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the street.
With Valkyrie using up 2 out of 3 of her rope breaks within the first minutes of the pure tourney, it appeared that Amanada would make quick work of the Canuck. Instead, the pure tournament opener exploded into an ugly matchup between the intercontinental exports. The Sting face into the Chocolate Kisses. Early, playful work from the fan-favorite Amanada that had the audience eating out of her hand as she strutted into the match with classic leopard ring gear from her indie days, revealing a peek at her turquoise dong. Though below the belt wasn't the only way Amanada was providing fan service throughout the match, getting the audience to count with her when she delivered the kisses or when she went for the dual chops on Valkyrie's chest. Amanada was stiff with her lariats and clotheslines, but Valkyrie found other ways to match her ferocity, such as one key spot where Valkyrie loosened up Amanada's legs by banging her knees on the ring post and delivering a leg drop to Amanada's surgically repaired neck on the apron. This was directly after Amanada took a kick to the back of the head and landed on her back from being pulled mid-air by Valkyrie. Carrying this damage, Valkyrie mocked Amanada, posing as her AEW arch-nemesis, Tekla, and hit her taunt, followed by a powerbomb, good for 2. This followed with the fan favorite then being positioned on the steel steps to endure a brutal inner thigh kick, chest drops, and getting her head bounced off the top of the steel before Valkyrie dragged her back into the ring for a front-facing pedigree, followed by a crossface, making for Amanada's only rope break in the pure match. The next exchange of blows led to Amanada taking the lead until she ran into Valkyrie's boots. Chops in the corner, counted by the crowd, found Amanada back on top, transitioning her own snap suplex into a triangle submission focused on Valkyrie's shoulders, leading to Valkyrie using her final rope break and emerging with a spear to regain control of the pure tourney opener. Countering another of Valkyrie's pedigrees, Amanada forced Valkyrie to the ropes with a standing armbar, but after shaking Amanada off while using the ropes as leverage, Valkyrie spent too much time engaging the audience for her not to notice the Queen's quick recovery, which Amanada capitalized off of with a cracking headbutt to advance to the pure tournament semi-finals. Deonna Purrazzo stepped out post-match to taunt Amanada while shaking her hand in hopes of seeing her further down the line in the tournament. Playfully, Amanada threatened to lick Purrazzo's face to close out the segment. An enjoyable opener. The cheer for Amanada thundered all throughout the 2300 arena at Death Before Dishonor, and it's about time. For months I waited for this tournament to start, and beginning things with a win for Amanada is the best way to set off this story. Now, for the storybook finish. But in between then, I have no doubt that Amanada will continue to come across some career highlights in this tourney on her way to her first taste of AEW Gold. Patience is key here, and booking Amanada as a juggernaut on ROH while having her job on AEW against Tekla in the Triangle of Madness should move Amanada up the next PWI Women's Wrestler list. Amanada's juggling roles like she's a DLC character on Tekken, not AEW. And through her versatility as exemplified in this tournament opener, pro wrestling is better off for it.
This is spEarz to the streets. spEarz to the streets. spEarz to the streets. spEarz to the streets. to the streets. This is to the streets. To the streets. To the streets. To the This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the street.